What is the euro family? There's 341 million of us using the euro every day as our coin. This means we can more easily travel to and get a job abroad in other euro countries. It also means our economies are less vulnerable to currency speculators' attacks and therefore safer. The euro has made 19 countries into a big currency family. This European Union flagship project has created a common currency and free trade zone. For this to work, we need inflation, the increase of prices for things we buy, to be similar across all 19 countries. We also need each of these countries to roughly export as much as it imports. When these two things don't happen, our currency family is destabilised and unemployment, inequality, poverty rise and other problems follow. Yes, the euro is still an incomplete project, and for this reason, in addition to benefits, it has also meant trouble in recent years. Being part of a community brings the benefits of cooperation, but it also means when we are in trouble, we have to think as a family, because our well-being depends on each other's well-being. Ministers from all the countries that use the euro meet often in what's known as the Euro Group. Sadly, in their decisions about our joint economy, cooperation and solidarity are rarely a priority. Even worse, their decisions are dominated by some countries. In the recent past, the group of dominant countries in the Euro Group imposed austerity on ailing populations suffering from growing unemployment, reduced access to free education and healthcare, and even home evictions. By imposing austerity, they made these problems much worse. This was a tragedy for millions of Europeans. Imposing austerity on some countries was the opposite to solidarity, and when we don't act in solidarity, like a family, there are bad consequences for many. In the last economic crisis, while some euro countries drowned in debt, speculators exploited their misery to make profits. Other countries in the euro family benefited from this misery too. This is because those drowning in debt made other euro countries appear more trustworthy to speculators. This meant reduced interest rates for the powerful euro countries and therefore lots of savings. Some countries suffer high numbers of unemployment, while others suppress wages so they can earn more profits at the expense of workers. The way the euro economy is run determines whether we are in debt or not, whether we have a job or not, whether our communities suffer inequality and poverty, whether pensions are paid, and much more. The time has come to make our euro economy crisis-proof and one based in solidarity and full cooperation. In fact, this has become the new hot topic amongst politicians. European leaders are talking about it. They promise to soon take concrete steps to reform our economy so that the economic crisis we suffered for many years doesn't happen again. We can't let politicians have this conversation without us. A reform could be anything between a strengthening of existing rules that mostly promote austerity for people and sabotaging between countries, to new rules to become more cooperative and focused on the welfare of the people. To achieve this, a movement of thousands of people is calling for a more ambitious EU budget, more and better investment to create new jobs and to end inequality, and a more democratic governance of our euro economies.